Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vanessa Hundley, aka DJ Audioprism, back with another episode of the Audioprism Show. Without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and dive into my upcoming event announcements because there are plenty to do. We are entering the Halloween season, so it's time to bust out those costumes, step into your fantasy a little, if you will. Just try to, keep it so you don't get arrested, You can push things pretty far these days, but, just not too far. Before I get into the upcoming events, I just want to give a huge shout out to the Swim Across America Open Water Swim Atlanta team. We had that here in September, and that was on September 23rd. And we had 1,200 people that showed up at Lake Lanier to help support raising money for cancer research and awareness. And we were proud to present a check to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta for $500,000. So yes, guys, $500,000 going for cancer research right here in Atlanta. And we could not have done it without all of the volunteers. Of course, Megan Melgard, who's one of the large organizers of this. And we have just so many other people and the family members that came through and made this such a worthwhile event. Upcoming events, however, because these are the ones that are to come, I want to remind you of the weekly events, starting with, of course, Metro Cafe Diner. You can join myself or Jessica Is All Good Williams or any number of our other talent that is at Metro Cafe Diner, and that's in downtown Atlanta. We're there, so, one of us is there 7 nights a week, starting at 9 p.m. On Sundays, it goes until midnight, 12:30. And every other night, we are going till 3 a.m. with karaoke and dancing fun. Hours and hours and hours of it. It's a different crowd every night because it's downtown Atlanta, so you never know who's going to wander in. But there's delicious food, cold drinks, great personalities. Come out, have some karaoke, have some dancing. It's a really good mix of both. Have karaoke and dancing. They have plenty of space for that, too. Down at G's Midtown, I am now down to doing just Thursday nights. I'm not doing Sunday Funday there anymore. This year has been such an amazing year, and it's gotten so busy that I kind of had to make some decisions about what I was going to do and how to carve out some more time because, as they say, that work-life balance, is something that is actually really crucial. And in younger years, I worked many jobs, especially when my daughter was younger. And so now is at this point where I can make time and have chosen to do so to further pursue other endeavors that we'll be talking about later. But going back to karaoke, we have our Musicology Karaoke Thursday night at G's Midtown, and that starts at 9 p.m. and goes until 1 a.m. So please definitely come out and have a whole lot of fun with that too. Let's see what we have. Thursday, October 26th. If you are a Turner Broadcasting employee, come seek me out at the Turner Street Trick or Treat. I will be there once again. This is my 3rd year doing the Turner Street Trick or Treat. And again, that's for the Turner employees and their family members out there, but for everybody else. On Friday, October 27th, I will be back at Le Meridian Perimeter for Simi's monthly prizes for the top 3 costumes, including a weekend stay at the Le Meridian Perimeter, which is a beautiful facility with top-notch dining included as well. Saturday, I will be at McCrae's Tavern right here in Smyrna, Georgia. It's actually not too far from the studios that I'm at right now. And that's Saturday, October 28th from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. And McCrae's is doing their Halloween party. They have a costume contest, which includes prizes for Best Couple, Best Solo Costume, and Best Group Costume. They have a midnight spooky buffet that is free. $3 Jaeger shots, $3 Miller, and late night trick and treats with the Miller Lite ladies. So that's that big part of that Halloween weekend there. Moving into November 1st. Saturday, November 4th is the 3rd annual Pebble Tossers 5K 1 mile race. The 5K is a Peachtree Road Race qualifier. So if you are aiming to be in the Peachtree Road Race, you can come to the Pebble Tossers Ripple Run and get yourself pre-qualified for that. And the 1 mile race is stroller and dog friendly. That's going to be at Brook Run Park in Dunwoody, Georgia. Starts at 8:30 a.m. the first race, and over 20 nonprofits will be featured at the Nonprofit Expo, which is right there at the start and finish lines. And there's usually a great assembly of all different kinds of nonprofits, because what Pebble Tossers is an organization that helps other nonprofits find volunteers. And so when you have these different people that need stuff done, Pebble Tossers goes out and they look for family-friendly events. So they are very, if you're looking for a way to get you or your family or, friends kind of, but you don't know where to start and you want to be giving back and involved with nonprofits, you can check out pebbletossers.org and start your own ripple of giving. And let's see, Sunday, November 12th is the Kate's Club Memorial Walk. Kate's Club is an organization based in Atlanta that is it was established to help children deal with grief, especially of losing a parent or a sibling. You can feel very, very lonely during those times, and Kate's Club actually has a facility where the kids come together and they have social time, and they're around other kids that can understand what they're going through and can at least empathize with the grieving process, because of course that's different for everybody. But their memorial walk is going to be at Piedmont Park, and again that's Sunday, November 12th. It starts at 10 a.m. and goes until 1 p.m. It's interactive, family friendly. The kids make beautiful signs that honor their loved ones that they lost. There's a walk around Piedmont Park. It's a real short 1.2-mile loop. And after the walk, they enjoy lunch and games and other fun activities. And there are several area leaders that come out and talk at this event as well, and help share their stories and let the kids know that there's a lot of people out there that are behind them and ready to be there for them in their time of grief. Monday, November 13th, come join me at Metro Cafe Diner, because you're going to get just me, but you're also to get Jessica It's All Good Williams, because that is her unofficial wedding after party. Yeah! You can hear her right there. No, she can barely contain herself, and I don't blame her. Her and her future hubby, Zach, are very, very, very excited about this obviously upcoming turn of events.
Come drink!
Yep, exactly. And there's no cover to get in, so you can come in and party with us. We're actually kicking off early that night at 7:30. So started as Monday, November 13th, 7:30 p.m. to 3 a.m., Metro Cafe Diner, downtown Atlanta, Jessica's and Zach's unofficial wedding after party. So you come join us. Karaoke, dancing karaoke, and so much more. Oh, also save the date for Saturday, December 16th. We've got the upcoming 2017 Atlanta 200 Jingle Mingle that goes to benefit Toys for Tots. And if you've not yet been part of this event, come and be part of it this year. This is my, I'm going to say 15th year DJing. This 14th year. Whew, I'll have to go back and count. Actually, it's been a while. This is an event I've been doing since early in my DJ career, and I've watched it just grow and become so established, and an event that literally thousands of people look forward to every year. It's black tie. It's absolutely gorgeous. Tickets are actually going on sale soon if they haven't already. I will have a link up for that on my website and all my social media stuff shortly, so you can definitely tune in and find out more about the Jingle Mingle 2017, Saturday, December 16th. Save the date. Again, go to my website, go to the About Me page, and check out the Voyage ATL interview that is on there. It's a really great interview. It'll give you a little bit more to think about as you're looking to book any future events, and you want to know maybe a little bit more about me and how I would handle them and some of my experiences that I have been through. I want to do a quick aside here to congratulate Beatrice Davis. This is B. Davis with Sassy B Productions. She is the head of the board for the NSAEN Online International Film Festival, which you've heard me been talking about all year long, and we're going to play the demo reel again in a minute. But before that, she was honored with a Reflection Award for the 2017 BIBO, which is Beauty In, Beauty Out. And what they do is they recognize women that have made important changes in their communities, or maybe just made a difference, even in one other person's life, but they've made a significant improvement or difference in somebody's life, or been a huge inspiration maybe for many people. So if you want to find out more about that, you can look up Bibo Awards, BIBO, or look up The Beauty In, Beauty Out. So congratulations, Beatrice, for your Reflections Award. We couldn't be happier for you, and having gotten to know you over this year, I think everybody on the board definitely wishes you the absolute best, and just so proud to be, in your orbit, I guess is a good way to put it. Speaking of the No Strings Attached E-News Online International Film Festival, the submission deadline is almost here. We're accepting submissions through October 31st. So get your film, short film, or web series project in now. Long film and web series projects are going to be entered to win what the top winners are going to get a Chamois distribution deal, Chamois Media. And then our short filmers are actually going to have a special presentation at the Savannah Comedy Review. So we've got something for everybody. Get your projects in. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to play the latest video update reel with all the information that you need to know about the No Strings Attached E-News Online Film Festival right now. So check this out.
Introducing the 2017 NSAEN Online International Film Festival, brought to you by No Strings Attached E-News Online Magazine and their board of elite media and entertainment professionals. No Strings Attached E-News is an online publication dedicated to showcasing inspirational and informative content from writers and creators from around the world. NSAEN invites producers and directors to share their long film, short film, or web series project with our panel of celebrity judges who are ready and waiting to review your submissions. Top winners of long film categories and web series will get a distribution deal with Chamois Media. Chamois Media Group distributes media content worldwide through cable TV, mobile, online digital platforms, airlines, and physical outlets. Submission categories are action or thriller, animated, comedy, documentary, drama, horror, mystery or suspense, romance, sci-fi fantasy, short film, and web series. Regular submissions go until September 30th, 2017, and are just $20. Late submissions are accepted through October 31st for just $25. Not a creator? Become a sponsor and get worldwide exposure for your business or organization while joining elite sponsors such as Chamois Media, Warrior Vodka, and the Armed Forces Chamber of Commerce. A portion of submissions and sponsorships will go to benefit Cheers to the Warrior, a nonprofit organization dedicating to helping U.S. veterans wounded in combat with financial assistance. Visit www.nsaen.com/online film festival to submit your project or inquire about becoming a sponsor today.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All the details you need to know. Get over there and submit your project today. And we are already looking ahead to the 2018 season, because we're going to do this again next year. It's going to become an annual event with the online film festival, and I'm still just wrapping up the initial viewing, but I've been really excited about a lot of projects we've got. We've literally gotten projects from all over the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, live and in person this time. No, I'm just kidding. Live and in person, guys, we have Jessica It's All Good Williams with the All Good Minute.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Jessica It's All Good Williams, and this is an All Good Minute. So, as you've noticed, if you haven't heard, a lot has changed since you last saw me. Sorry I missed the last one, but I got engaged! I'm gonna have a husband! I'm gonna have a husband! I got a man and I like it so much, he put a ring on it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've been kind of trying to be cool for like the last month, and it's just not working. But I mean, I'm having the best time. Have you ever been engaged? It's so much fun. Like, look, I'm just talking with my hand like this just so people can see that there's a ring on it. I'm like, I'm waiting for It's so long. Do you know how many times I thought I was going to get engaged to someone else and it didn't really work out? It's kind of embarrassing. So I'm really happy about this. And being engaged has been the coolest thing ever, and it's the shortest engagement ever, so I'm really milking it because I'm having a blast. You have to understand, it's like your 21st birthday mixed with your 40th birthday plus 3 Christmases and a side of Valentine's Day. I love this. I don't think anything can beat this, to the point that I'm thinking, this is going to last long. How do I make this last a little bit longer? Experience it again. And I came up with the perfect plan, and this is your advice for an all good minute today. Keep getting engaged. Like, just keep breaking up and getting re-engaged again. So every time you see random people, you're like, yeah, I just got engaged. They will give you champagne. They will give you fancy desserts that say congratulations in chocolate. Random people would be nice to you for no reason. All the things that have happened, I like to call it engagement luck. And so my fiance and I agree, we're going to try to find a way to stretch this out. Now, some of you are thinking, well, Jessica, that's nice advice if you're with somebody. What about those of us who don't have anybody? Well, you know your girl Jessica's always looking out for everybody. So, find one of your best friends, okay? Make a deal, get some rings, and then just keep getting engaged. Of course, get a friend that you trust, preferably someone not already in a relationship, just so you know it'll go over easy. And then keep getting engaged because it's so much fun. Cherish the moments, ladies and gentlemen, by doing them over and over again. I'm Jessica, it's all good, Williams, and I always say, if it's good with you, it's good with me. If it's not good with you, well, nobody was asking you in the first place. Have a great week.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, so there you go, truer words. Keep reliving those moments over
and over again.
And over. Exactly. Okay, so this is the season closing episode for season 2 of the Audioprism Show. But, you know, while we're not coming back in this incarnation, you might be thinking, what's next? So much going. My YouTube channel, if you're watching this live, is the Audioprism Entertainment Show. Thank you, YouTube, for making me choose like this dastardly long name, but they kind of base part of it on your email and blah blah something, and yeah. So, but Audioprism Entertainment, Audioprism Entertainment Show, pretty much all of those. You know, you should be able to find that's me. And us, you know, technically, because she's such a big part of a lot of what we do. Yes,
I love Audioprism.
So future things that are going to be happening with YouTube is, one, we are going to keep up an All Good Minute, so you're going to be able to tune in for that. We'll be probably doing it a little bit more frequently too, so you can get a few more laughs and
keep the
even
funny
more.
Going.
Exactly. Far more frequent weekly music segments. Actually, there's going to be 2 of them. One that is going to be, of course, you know, hey, have you heard this yet kind of music, and that will be, you know, the off the charts kind of selections from earlier in the season. Of course, Resurrection's going to make an appearance because I am always going back, and that's going to actually morph a little bit, and part of it's going to become a little more education oriented as far as music goes, because there are a lot of up and coming DJs, and there's a lot, you know, there's so much music out there, and the more you play, the more you work. And that's just period. You know, you can be a niche DJ, and that's wonderful if you have a niche that you're really, really great at, and you want to focus on that. But for, you know, most of us who are in the general DJ sphere, the more you know how to play, the more events you're going to do, period. But you need to understand what you're playing. And the more you understand about certain kinds of music, like if somebody walks up and says, hey, you know, can you play rockabilly music? What is rockabilly music? You know, this will answer your question. Beach music, shag music, you know, what's, you know, swing music? What's the difference between East Coast swing and West Coast swing? What's the difference between hip hop, R&B, and rap? Because guess what, guys? There actually are differences. You know, you wouldn't think so, But there are. A lot of times they just get lumped together, but there really are some very significant differences. EDM is a huge, huge thing full of subgenres all their own. So, next time somebody says, hey, do you play jungle? Do you play drum and bass? Do you play progressive? Do you play trance? Do you play, disco house? I mean, you need to know. Yeah, you get to the point after a while where you can identify a lot of these sounds just because sitting there going, oh, this sounds like that song, and I know that song goes like this. So, and it'll also teach you how to take contemporary hits and mix them with those older hits, because if you really listen to a lot of different varieties of music, you can find some really amazing contemporary artists who are recreating a lot of the sounds from the 50s and 60s and 70s, and yes, even the 80s. Little shout out to the Darkness for I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Now, that song's about 10 years old, but still, when you hear it, you think it's like 30 years old.
Really?
Really, yes. And see
exactly. I knew that as a DJ. Of course.
She's a young DJ. We're working on this.
But I've been researching a lot.
And
like,
yes,
it makes you really work. Like, I know so much more about music than I ever thought I'd know because of being a DJ.
You listen to music so much differently. And this isn't just for upcoming DJs. This is going to be for anybody who truly, truly loves music and doesn't want to just be a passive in one ear, out the other listener, which is really, really easy to happen these days. I mean, you can probably listen to 20 songs and probably not even really register that many of them over time because, there's a lot of blandness and stuff. So we got that. And then, of course, we have an All Good Minute. I'm still going to be special guest segments and some on-location segments, too, because I am learning how to use this on-location idea a little bit more. And, I don't care that winter's coming. I'm going to leave my house.
Music in a hurricane.
I'm a Florida girl, so it gets cold outside. And I'm fighting the hibernation tendencies as we speak. Sort of, mostly.
Just promise if we have another Snowmageddon that we don't do on location that day.
No, okay. no, we won't. Hands first.
Trying to do the all
Snowmageddon.
For funniness.
It was a terrible day.
Yeah.
It was a terrible day. I was still a bartender, and I got stuck where I was working that day.
I watched it on
long,
the news
long day.
from my couch. I felt sorry for everybody out there. It's just rough.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's the second job thing I was talking about earlier. I was in the service industry for a long, long time, especially during the day. Because, when you're an entertainer, there are a lot of times that, you constantly have expenses. You have travel expenses, you got equipment expenses, you've got to pay people to do things in professional service and stuff. So
advertising expenses.
Advertising expenses.
Hashtag hustling.
Yeah, no, we got this. That was so.
Yeah,
I can do that
better. Y'all didn't see that.
No. Voiceover projects. Yes, we are diving in full force. So if you need voiceover done for your business, you got a small commercial you want done, you have an audiobook you want read, there are so many ways to use voiceover. And, I don't care what they say about AI, it will not take over the human voice anytime soon. So you can, of course, scan on over to the website and get more information on that when you need those services. And, of course, I'm also going to be putting together some special articles and segments for No Strings Attached online e-news. And, they're always looking for active contributors that are looking to make a positive impact or help share quality information with the world. So, Miss Jessica, is there anything you would like to say to our fabulous peeps who have followed us all this time?
Well, a lot of people have been asking how come, Jessica, you're not doing as many public comedy events. And I'm like, well, if you didn't hear, I just got engaged. I'm planning a wedding. Trying to get married. It's a lot of work, actually, and moving and all that. But what's really cool is I have a lot of private events going on. Yes. So most of my public stuff right now is Metro. Everything else, like literally every weekend. I don't really know how I have time to get married right now.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, either. I'm crazy. That's
love is something you make time for.
So I've been focusing on the private events, but luckily at Metro, I'm going to be there for 2 holidays before we leave. Halloween, yes, obviously everyone's partying on the weekend, but if you want to get a little party in after work, I'll be there Halloween night.
Oh, yes.
And then New Year's Eve.
Yes.
That's way down the road, but so you know, that's what I've got going on. And then 2018 is going to be remarkable. We got a lot of things that we've got going on, so of course I'm trying to do that grown-up thing and prepare for my grown-up life, which, by the way, for everyone who's asking, I am not pregnant.
No.
A lot of people are very confused and think that's what's going on. It's not. At least last time I checked.
No
I'll
shotguns
go check
involved.
again. Thank you.
Yeah.
But as we get settled in the new house and the new marriage, I figured it might be a good idea to not add anything else on. So if you're considering booking It's All Good
Yes.
comedy, please save that for 2018, which at this point I'm actually booked all the way through July, and I got at least one December thing on the calendar. So it's getting pretty intense. So hit me up now. In the meantime, come rock out at Metro Cafe Diner or crash one of these private events that I'm not going to tell you about so you won't crash it.
No.
And yeah, hashtag party.
Yes.
I need to stop saying hashtag. I'm trying to keep up
I
with
was
the young
gonna
folks,
say,
you know.
there used to be a pound sign.
I know. Like on the phone, you tell a kid hit the pound, and they're like,
They're like, what?
"Is there a fist on the?"
No, you hand them a wired phone now, and they're like, what do you do with this?
What is this thing, Mom?
All right. Okay. Let's go dust ourselves off a little bit here. No, seriously, ladies and gentlemen, please stay in tune. You can follow Jessica on YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube. You can find us both on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, we're all over the place. There'll be links to all of those down
Not
below.
Snapchat.
So, not Snapchat.
I'm still not
though.
sure really what that
No.
is.
I've got it, but if I decide to get no, I'm not on it yet. I'm not. I don't have time. Social media is the most antisocial thing sometimes. I just don't feel like I can add another one right now, but that's okay. So we digress. We're just doing this moment over again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you in the future in one of many, 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 many ways possible. And thanks to Mike Loya and Bruce Shepard, Al Burrows from before, and of course Matt Roberts here with Chisel Multimedia, and Vanessa Hundley for all of her amazing video editing and production efforts, Jessica for being part of the show pretty much since it started, and all of you guys, because without people to watch, we wouldn't have a show. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you at some point in the future.
Thank you.